Yes, dearest young friends, it's always delightful to be with you, remembering you, your activeness, your dynamism, your initiative, your readiness to act and achieve. They're all so splendor, very splendid, beautiful. We are out of that age now. The age of 16 to 40 is so beautiful. Those 24 years are gems. But in so many unwanted things, we spend all that time. By the time we realize the beauty of that life, all that is spent only in minimum small little things, in very, very less useful things. Today will come, that will come in Geetha. So good, you are in young age, just maximum make use of it. Think about it. What are the best things that can be achieved? Discuss with your elders, and then you see. Don't go only for the material things, career. Okay, career. How much you become bigger in that? है ना? बस मिडिल मीडियोकर वाला रखो. बाकी time, enjoy your pilgrimages, enjoy your being with the saints and sages, enjoying visiting all wonderful temples and all place of Mahatmas, study the Shastras, understand them, spend time in japa, spend time in your meditation, contemplation. This is how life has to be enjoyed. Not only the routine things of everyday bhoga bhoga bhoga. करो कुछ दिन but छोड़ दो. Don't get lost in that. Shastras never deny us from enjoying the world. But for that there's a period, there's a limit. Unlimited way, whole life should not be in that. That's the ignorance. Because while doing so, all these great other possibilities as a human being which we can do achieve, we will miss them. So be wise that way. Young age, you are so dynamic, wonderfully. Just make researches of all beautiful pilgrim places in India. जाओ सारे मंदिरों में क्या बात है उधर देखो spend a day or 2 or 3 in them japa meditation meet the mahatmas there talk to them get blessed be in this mood. The other mode of professionally busy, the another mode of socially busy, the other mode of family wise busy, the other mode of enjoyment indulgences busy, the other mode of TV cell phone busy, the other worst mode of busy in sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. Then you are not my child. You are not divine. You're devil. Is it not? Don't be a devil, be divine only. Choice is yours. We are giving the ideas from Bhagavad Gita and elsewhere. But lots of hope are there on you. Minimum become a Desha Bhakta. That is minimum, not maximum. Maximum is discover your own self as being taught in all Shastras. As Desha Bhakta, in whatever the field you are, do maximum there. उससे कम कुछ रखना नहीं है ना फैमिली भक्त then all the bad elements of society bhakta then bhojana bhakta bhoga bhakta then you are not worthy. It is not for you then, Geeta. You go to those people who train you, educate you, entertain you, empower you in all those nonsense. गो बट यहाँ आगे गीता सुनने का हिम्मत रखते हो फिर गीता का जीने का भी हिम्मत रखो. Be like Arjuna. Arjunat Arjuna, always serving the people with dharma, eliminating negative elements with his power, being with the Lord, being with the elders and learning from them, doing upasana of the God, getting blessings. He was fully busy in that only. In between, once in a while, he will have, being in the world, etc. But that should not overpower one so much that alone is the life. Like you see in India, whole the Indian system is what engaged in grahastha ashrama, all was there, but not fully forgetting the spirituality. First morning, udte up to 9 o'clock, from 5 to 9, they give to the God. Then the whole routine used to go on happen. Evening again 6 to 8:30, God given. Enough. Morning 4, evening 2.5 घंटे 6 घंटे भगवान के दे दो बाकी समय धर्म से व्यवहार करो बी विद द पीपल लव देम दैट्स ऑल गुड. नाउ इट इज क्या हो रहा है whole day under some or the other pretext, indulgence, enjoyment. Earn money, enjoy it. Not even minutes some people are spending for the divine for years together. यंगस्टर्स तो अब कोई है ही नहीं होगा मंदिर में जाने वाला. Only the oldies go. Some girls go for getting good broom, or some boys during the exam time. That was हनुमान जी. हनुमान जी आपको पता है हमने एग्जाम लिखा नहीं तो पास करो. हनुमान जी कहते, चल यहाँ से गधे, नहीं तो मारूंगा गधा से या तेल पूंछ से. भाग यहाँ से. विदाउट मेहनत मुझे भी फल नहीं मिला, तेरे को कैसे मिलेगा? भगवान राम को ही मेहनत करना पड़ा ऑल द वे टू गो टू लंका, नो मेकिंग द ब्रिड्ज एंड ऑल. We empower you. We are not a replacement for your work. All devatas say. So some youngsters that way go at that time. Otherwise, where are the people, youngsters in libraries studying the great literature of our great saints and sages? Where are they in big, big Mahatmas Satsangas? Jana chahiye. Take up this one. Don't get lost in the nonsense of the world. Your full life should be fully made use every moment. Get inspiration from such characters. I wish you all the best. So, like every day, today also three topics of Geetha as well as common sense thought. So, to our learning of Navagraha Stotram. Today's Devata is Shani Graha Bhagwan. Then Rahu Ketu. So, Shani is the one who पकड़ लेता है तो छोड़ता नहीं. 7.5 से लेकर कम से कम 30 साल, कुछ लोगों को 70 years he catches. Depending on what papa they have done and troubled Shani Grahas movements in the world. So everyone is caught by Shani. And if you worship him, he will stop all that punishments and he can bless us. If Shani Graha blesses us also, all problems go away, successes will come. सो दुष्टाति दुष्ट ग्रह है ट्रबल करने को, शिष्टाति शिष्ट ग्रह है अनुग्रह करने को. हिज मंत्र विल लर्न. तो शनि ग्रह मंत्र इन नवग्रह स्तोत्रम कॉमन सेंस थॉट. लेट्स सी गीता. In Geetha today, I thought of doing 2 shlokas, the number 1, 11 and 12. Yesterday we saw, therefore, ki the whole world has come from the God only. All questions are answered. Bhagavan said, ki entire world at the Kalpakshaya enters into my Prakriti. At the time of creation, I only project it. How do I do that? By my own power. Swam Prakritim Avashtabhya Visvajami. But why the disparity in the world? Because of the Prakriti Vashat. Because the Vasha of the Prakriti of the people. They demand me to give those situations through their behaviors and thoughts and sankalpas and desires. I am forced to do that. So it was asked. Then, because of giving different results, different things, you are biased then. तो डिस्पैरिटी की वजह से तुमको बयासनेस का पाप लग जाएगा. भगवान से नो नो नो, आई डोंट हैव द अहंकार ऑफ डूइंग नॉर एनी फलाशक्ति, देयरफॉर दे डोंट टच मी. न च मां तानि कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनंजय वै उदासीनवदासीनम असक्तम तेषु कर्मसु. I am interested in the karma phala, nor I am doing it in ahankara. I am doing it just as my duty. Okay. Then it was asked that therefore you have become the doer at least. Okay. And also there is one place we said ki Visujami punah punah. In the next sloka you say udasina udasina. So what exactly the creation, how it happens? So in the 10th sloka we said yesterday, wonderful ultimate thing for any youngsters or elders to understand. The relation between the God is power and the world. God and the world. So the 2 levels are told. Maya adhyakshena prakriti suhite siracharam. Again, anena hetuna jagad viparivartate. The creation and its maintenance both are done by my prakriti in my presidency. So directly I am not the doer. Prakriti is uyate maya adhyakshena. I am not directly the doer. That was exactly said. So that relation yesterday we understood with the example of electricity and bulbs, etc. Okay, the electricity's presence में the bulbs glow, the fans move. Bulb and fan being jada, therefore their glow and movement is attributed to the electricity. Also for the reason that if electricity is not there, it will not glow the bulb, fan won't move. But directly ask the electricity, he says, I am not doing, I am there, that's it. Like in the presence of the magnet, the iron filings move. Good example, no? So directly Bhagavan is not the doer. In his presence, the Prakriti is doing. Without him, Prakriti will not do. Of creation. Again, from our side, what way the Prakriti is creating the world depends on our own vasanas. Therefore, if you have negative vasanas, the Prakriti under guidance of God gives you miserable situations, body, etc. If you have positive vasanas or good actions done, noble actions, punya adi, on the presidency of Bhagavan, the Prakriti gives us the things in a better, best manner. If I am beyond both punya and papa, I am only doing sadhana, Prakriti will not have its way over me. Then what will happen? I'll no more be in the hands of Prakriti to be given different situations, in every birth, but I will discover my oneness with the Purusha and Paramatma only. Thereafter, there is no samsara to me. Like, cricketers, they play, they fight with the coaching staff, management staff. But once they retire, they only become the coach or manager. Thereafter, that problem which they had when they were players, that will not be there. So, too, when we are expecting something of the world and do the karma, then we are under the influence of the Prakriti. But when our goal is Bhagavan and following the rules of Prakriti and getting the blessing of Bhagavan, guidance from Guru and Shastra, then we are released from Prakriti, not immediately, it will take some 10, 20, 50 lives. Then we will be only pursuing Purusha, reaching him. In between Prakriti test करती रहती है. Whether he is really wanting the भगवान और इसका desire जो है भगवान का ऊपर ऊपर है, somebody told therefore. And the one whose desire for God is superficial, when some temptation or fear comes, they leave and jump back into the world. But those are very serious sins are committed. Let any number of temptations come like Hanuman. All came. Mainaka came to take rest. Surasa came to threaten. Simika pulled him only to consume him. Lankini also gave him a kicking only. Yet he managed all of them. He never gave up Ramakarya, for which he went to see Sitaji. So to the one who in the path never yields to Prakriti, then slowly he will be succeeding. Hmm. So Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam Etuna Anena Kaunteya Jagat Viparivartate. Now what is the high level of meditation sadhana is, remember you are an Adhyaksha only. In your presence, the nature is working. So just remain Sakshi as much as possible. True Sakshi. What is a witness or Sakshi? When two people are quarreling, he only saw. He doesn't belong to any party, any of the two people. He has seen in कोर्ट में वकील ने पूछा या जज ने, या मैंने ये हुआ हुआ देखा. बट तुम में से इन दोनों में से कौन है तुम्हारा भाई? अरे नो बडी इज रिलेटेड टू मी. ए नोन पर्सन कैन नॉट बी साक्षी to any of the party. He should be neutral. So when we remain as Sakshi, that the Prakriti plays play for some time, slowly it starts subsiding. Then you inquire what is the nature of this Sakshi. You will know that you are the true Satchid Ananda self. This is how this Maya Dakshina Prakriti Vana Shloka for our sadhana we can use, which is for very highly evolved people. I just felt like sharing with you. I shared. So, three things. One, Bhagavan creates. Second, Bhagavan doesn't create, in his presence, Prakriti creates. Third, Prakriti also doesn't have her own whims and fancies to create the way she wants. It is the jivas, their vasana, their samskara, their prarabdha, their desire. Therefore, whom to blame if you get the bad things? Prakriti or God? Both are wrong. It is we who give the wrong blueprint. Therefore, correct yourself from your side. Everything gets perfect. Is it not? You do not fight with God or Prakriti outside. Maya Adhyakshma. You change your Prakriti, that is done. So instead of doing the sin, you do the merit. So instead of going to hell, you go to the heaven. Don't tell God, why have you put me in the hell and घर घर तेल में पकोड़े बनाया अब दूसरे को मेरे सामने स्वर्ग में इतना पकोड़े खिला रहे हो मुझे पकोड़े बना रहे हो और उसको खिला रहे हो then the list is shown. Yeah, the youngster reached his destination beautifully. The other fellow landed in the hospital, हाथ पैर तुड़वा के. Why? The other fellow followed all traffic rules and properly drove in right speed with following all. You didn't rash driving किया तो तोड़ ही जाता है. So don't blame the road. Don't blame the vehicle. Don't blame the hospital for admitting in the hospital. Hospital, are you there? No, it is you. So, Bhaya Dakshina Prakriti or earlier two slokas put together should make us focus on what are we containing or carrying in our mind as our thoughts. From any angle you understand. From the gunas angle, am I having tamasic, rajasic gunas? Then I will be bound, I will suffer. I will be given all negative results. I am having sattvic, then I will be given all positive. So to think from positive values or negative values. Or think from what elders said, or I am doing what I want. Think from, as said by God and Shastra, I am living life, or as per my own choice. In another way of saying what is my working, troubling the society, then I am doing wrong. Helping the society, right. Another, my own doings, if they are living the impressions of regrets and guilts and arrogances, then I am wrong. I am just feeling satisfied, contented. What I am doing is right. So, in these so many ways, analyze what's happening inside based on the trigunas, based on the values, based on your troubling the world or making the world happy, based on your feeling contented or regretted or guilty. Basing on that, we can know what is going on in us. So, from the negative, come to the positive. The result will be positive only. किसी का पर्स चुराया तो जेल में ही डालेंगे किसी को खाना खिलाया तो आपको पुण्य मिलेगा आपका सराहना करेंगे even if this world people may not recognize you are giving annam or punyam the Lord is noting he'll give you better things जैसे नरक लोक के वहाँ लिस्ट है मेनू कि ये पाप किया तो ये नरक है सो टू देर इज स्वर्गलोक एंड अदर उत्तम लोक प्राप्ति का लिस्ट है ये उपासना करो ये दान करो ये यज्ञ करो ये धर्म करो ये पुण्य करो ये सेवा करो when the positive menu is there do them that's the meaning of this shlokas all the three put together okay now in the next shloka Bhagavan says I have taken avatara many times every time when I take avatara for the sake of serving people especially as a human when I come people don't recognize me as the God, or they don't recognize the presence of God only, or they consider me only as a human being, and that they make that way insult of me. Because of that insulting me, they don't care me. When they don't care me, from their life, all spirituality upasana goes away. When it goes away, their life will be rakshasic. Now, these two shlokas are very highly contemplative, deeper. I may need 5 6 days to explain it, but that much I will not do. Let's see the main thing if we can convey. Bhagavan here tells that the foolish fellows taking me as a human being, they are humiliating me because I am not an ordinary human being, I am divine. So, what's the difference between foolish fellow taking the Lord as human, wise taking the Lord as divine? Foolish fellow, when he never take their Lord, they won't give value to Lord. He only takes him as an ordinary person like him. He will not be devoted to Lord. He will not value the Guru or Shastra. He will not live life according to the Dharma. बिकॉज भगवान नहीं है तो कोई कंट्रोल करने वाला नहीं है, पूछने वाला नहीं है, तो आई विल डू वॉट एवर आई वॉन्ट. Thus they become Rakshasas. But those who worship God, having that He is there, then because they believe in God, they worship God, automatically their life will become spiritual, wherein they worship Lord, they dedicate to God, they behave properly also in the life. कॉमन सेंस भी आप देखो, आपके 10 दोस्तों में जो थोड़ा स्पिरिचुअल बेंट होते, थोड़ा कम राक्षस होते. नॉट दैट पूरा राक्षस नहीं है, दैट आई कांट गारंटी, बट द अदर फेलो नेवर डू इट, दे आर ज्यादा राक्षस. That much example and it is enough. That when we become devotee, our life changes. When we don't become devotee because we don't acknowledge the presence of God, today's world say Nastik log only bhoga, enjoyment, terrible, the only materialism for earning the money, destroy anybody. That's what they are doing. So people putting Chandan Tilakam, going to temple, they are also doing the Swamiji, means they are also Nastika on the fame of Astika. Understood? Anybody doing papa is nastic only, because when you know God is there, He is there to bless you, reward you if you do the punya, He is there to punish you when you do the papa, then will you do the papa? नहीं करोगे. कर रहे हो मतलब, you have doubt, either you don't have faith in the presence of Lord or permeability of the Lord or power of the Lord. So you are taking Him for granted. You are nastic. But your being nastika won't save you from your doing these negative things of troubling the world or being selfish and becoming corrupt. The Lord will punish also that way. जस्ट लाइक समबडी इज नॉट आस्तिक बट डूइंग पुण्य, भगवान उनका भी फल देते हैं. बट आस्तिक नास्तिकता जो है पुण्य पाप का थोड़ा कारण बनता है. बिकॉज इन आस्तिक बिलीव्स गॉड, therefore he just does something good, his mind will be little tender and all. नास्तिक मर गया तो कोई पूछने वाला नहीं है, देयर इज चांस फॉर हिम टू बी मोर अनकंट्रोल्ड करप्ट. डजंट मीन एवरी नास्तिक इज बैड, एवरी आस्तिक इज गुड. अभी बताया ना मैंने. In the Nastikas also there are good people, they are rewarded. In the Astika so-called, they do papa, उनको भी भगवान किक करते हैं. Nobody is spared in this world. So there are two things. People don't believe in God, therefore they behave negatively. Second, the lesson from is what? When you behave in God, believe in God, then your behavior should be asking positive only in serving the world, not negative. You are a devotee and selfish, they go together. You are devotee and criminal, they don't go together. They don't go together. You are devotee means you can't be criminal because you see God everywhere. You are taking the dress of a devotee. Like being a politician and being corrupt. That doesn't go together. Politician is he who honestly, with all ability, talent, serving the praja and nation. But he is doing घोटाला, he is putting all money in different banks. अब स्विस वाले ने बंद की तो 10 बैंक खुल गए. So he is in the dress of politician, he is selfish criminal only. True politician नहीं हो. तो इस तरह से इन दीज टू श्लोकास ऑफ टुडे भगवान सेज पीपल आर डूइंग माय अवज्ञा इंसल्ट, दे आर deluded, therefore their life will be of all activities which are meaningless, which are fruitless. That's what he will say. Let us see all that. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परम ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. ओम नमस्ताराय नमः शंभवे च मयो भवे च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च. Today we have seen all introduction. Straight away Geetha. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ नवमोऽध्यायः राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगः. श्री भगवानुवाच अथ एकादश द्वादश श्लोकौ. Remember, these are all the continuation of Rajavidya, Rajaguhya Yoga. You have to know all these things. Okay, let us chant it 4 times. Avajananti mam mudhaha अवजानन्ति मां मूढाः अवजानन्ति मां मूढाः अवजानन्ति मां मूढाः मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितं मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितं मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितं मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितं परं भावमजानन्तः परं भावमजानन्तः भूतमहेश्वरं परं भावमजानन्तः परं भावमजानन्तः मम भूतमहेश्वरं मम भूतमहेश्वरं मम भूतमहेश्वरं मम भूतमहेश्वरम् मोघाशामोघकर्माणः 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 मोघज्ञानाविचेतसः 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 राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः श्रीभगवानुवाच अवजानन्ति मां मूढाः मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितं परं भावमजानन्तः मम भूतमहेश्वरं मोघाशामोघकर्माणः मोघज्ञानाविचेतसः राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः. Very important shloka. What is said in the earlier shloka is कि Bhagavan says Maya Adhyekshana Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam. Prakriti is creating the entire Charachara Jagat in my presidency. And in the same Hetu, Jagat Viparivartate, modification, changes, etc. in the world are done by Prakriti in my presence. I am not doing. And who are you? I am the eternal, immutable, changeless, pure conscious existence I am, who is all pervading, in whose presence only every faculties and the individual and total level are able to work. Even the nature is able to respond or do something. All that is because of presence of the Lord. That is me. No, not knowing me that way. In this Krishna Rama Avatara, take me only as human being. In that also not valuing me. Some poor people, as we said just now times back, even don't even believe the presence of God, called as Nastika. They are insulting me. So Bhagavan says here, Mudhaha mam avajananti. The deluded fools are humiliating me, insulting me. What is the insult we do to the Lord? Manushim tanum ashritam. We take Lord as one human being like us, seeing him as Krishna and Rama form. So that is the insult to the God. Like you are I said a postgraduate, but I talk to you as a graduate. It is an insult to you because though you are a graduate, but more than that, you are a postgraduate. So in every human beings, Bhagavan only there's no doubt. But as a Krishna, when he came, it is not an ordinary human being, it's Bhagavan only took and came as avatar to bless all of us, to remove the negative, to establish positive and dharma. So Bhagavan is telling Arjuna, "Yeah, I have lived such a long life, 120 years. So many leelas I have done, blessed everyone. And many have accepted me as God, but many have insulted me by not taking me as God." So these Duryodhana, this Dushasana, Karna, Shakuni, Dhritarashtra, these people in the Delhi and in the entire place, the Shishupala, Chediraja, then Jarasandha, Magadaraja, then Dantavaktra, then Viduratha, not Vidura, Viduratha, then Poundraka. Like this, so many are there. They took Lord Krishna as human and they never even cared him. They tried to capture, catch, and kill also. दुर्योधन तो तैयार रखा, छप्पन भोग देकर लिया हमारा साथ दिया तो ठीक है, नहीं तो हम इनको फिनिश कर देंगे. भगवान गए नहीं. He went to Vidura. for eating food. Meeting he had in Delhi. Conference was in Delhi, but then eating he had with Vidura house, wo bhi kele ka chilka diye wo log. The people are doing avagnya of mind. You know that we do our own insult by not respecting our own human life, not respecting our own talents, abilities, opportunities. We insult our own parents by being disobedient. We insult our school, college management by not being regular or study. We insult our profession by not genuinely doing the work. So finally, the insult to the God is either not believing in Him or knowing Him as Rama and Krishna as only human beings. That's why it says, Bhagavan, continue करते हैं. मानुषीम तनुमाश्रितम माम अवजानन्ति कथम परम भावम अजानन्तः. My supreme selfhood, the nature of Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma is me, that they don't know. And therefore, what am I? Parambhavam is supreme reality or the truth. So too, from the word standpoint of Mama Bhuta Maheshwara, Mahaishwara. I am the Sustisthitilaya Karaka. I am the giver of Punya Papa Karma Phala, Sadhana Phala. I am that. People don't take me like that. They consider me only as a human being. Manushim Tanumashritam, they take me as Parambhava Majananta. It's all for all of us also. We are insulting ourselves because we are taking ourselves to be a human being because we are expressing through human body. And Maharaj, human body dwara you are expressing, but who are you? You are the Paramatma who is all pervading. So not recognizing that all pervading Paramatma itself is avagna, is insult. So avajananti mam mudaha manushim tanumashritam parambhava janantaha mama. What is that we are parambhava? Bhuta maha Ishvara. For the entire world of beings, I am the single Ishvara. That everything goes or moves because of me. Bhishasmad vata pavate, bhishodeti suryaha, bhishasmad agnischa indrascha mrutyur dhavati panchama. You know, in Upanishads, तो इसे कहते हैं, it's because fear of the god, the wind is blowing, Surya is rising, then Agni is heating, Indra also giving his cool rays, Mrityu is running behind everyone because Lord is running behind him. Mrityur dhavati? ना, he can't say, जा लेके उसको ICU में पड़ा यार, accident हुआ उसको, बस. He can't say, no, I don't, what I'm telling you must do. They all do on the fear of God only. It's given to the only human beings, arrogant fellows, loved more by the God and given a lot of talents and freedoms and resources that we become mudha with all the things that are gained. Then do the avagnya of the Lord we do. We take him as a human. We don't consider him as Parambhava and Bhuta Maheshwara. Therefore, we find ourselves to be arrogant. We do whatever we want. We don't follow the disciplines, rules, regulations. Never we keep the spirituality as the goal. Never pursue that. By that, we are destroying ourselves only. That's what he said in the next sloka. First, समझ गया ना? Muda mama vajananti. What is the mudata of the muda by which they are doing insult of the Lord? Manushim tanumashritam mam param bhavam na ajananti. They take me as human being. They don't understand that as a human being, Sharira, I took for the Dharma Samsthapan, etc. asked by Brahma Deva and others. Others are the reality only. I am the Parabrahma हूँ, मैं तो भगवान हूँ. And मैं भूत महेश्वर हूँ. I am that Mahaishwara who is the Sristilaya Sthitilaya Karaka. That's why the Brahmadev ने मुझे पूछा help करने को to eliminate all Dushta Rakshasas who have become very heavy load on the earth. Bhumata goes to Brahmadev along with Devatas. All of them को लेकर ब्रह्मदेव जी क्षीर सागर के पास जाते हैं. Then they ask Bhagwan, so many Dushtas have grown in this Dwapara Yuga everywhere. What to do? Bhagwan said, okay, I'll only come. Then the Krishna who came to Devaki Vasudeva is nothing but the Narayana only. So Bhuta Maheshwara hai wo. Bhuta Maheshwara means for all the beings, he is the cause, he is the maintainer, he is the dissolver. Such people, because they have bereft or disconnected themselves from divinity, all the nobility from them goes away. Then they will start having, instead of God as the goal, the never achievable, ever struggleable world as the goal. And every time when they keep the world as goal and achieve it, they achieve, but again they are disappointed because it's not infinite. it is not true, it is not real, then to achieve another thing again and again, they go on doing those works only. So the karma and the phala both being anitya, they're only wasting their time. They're not finding the nitya because they don't believe in me, that I am reality. I must be the goal to everyone. They must reach me. What do you nahi laga rahe wo log goal? Then for doing that action to get those nonsense results, they have only that type of knowledge only. In short, in their intellect, there is empty regarding me or my pursuit. Then what happens? When their desires are not fulfilled because of honest actions, they yield to the devilness of a Rakshasa. And their life is full only not in pursuit of God, only in getting the bhojana and eating. For that, kill anyone like Pashu or Rakshasa. This is how in these two shlokas Bhagavan told about, if you don't recognize me, that in my adhyakshata, my prakriti is doing everything and I am all pervading, I am the pure eternal self, then these are the consequences will happen. So what I said latest 2 minutes back is the meaning of this second shloka which we chanted today. Such people who do Agnya of the Lord, who take Bhagavan as Manushya and take him for granted, and who don't follow the rules, regulations, Shastras, who become Nastik Ityadi, उनको क्या होता है? मोघ आशाह. I am telling you next shloka now, 12th one. Their all desires will be mogha vyartha. Because that desire which they aim at, they may reach it, but that itself is incomplete, that itself is non-permanent. They were व्यर्थ हो गए ना वो आशा. So if I want to become chief minister, it's a मोघ आशा, because I can't eternally be chief minister. वो बुढ़ा हो जाऊंगा या दूसरे पार्टी मुझे हराएगी या मेरे अंदर के पार्टी वाले कूप करेंगे, इन द वर्ल्ड कुछ भी संभव है. और आई मे रिटायर और a better person than me comes, people may select them, same the party में ही. बट मैं तो जीरो हो गया ना उसके बाद. Therefore this आशा was temporary giving result, leading to again the same place where we were to when we began. That's called mogata in the asha. So therefore when the asha is desire, the expectation, the hope of worldliness, itself the moga, the vyartha, the karma which are done to achieve that obviously is moga karmana. And to do that karma, they have to have that type of knowledge, moga jnana. Like the terrorist law, a bad example I am giving, their asha is kill the people. And that they want to do by putting a belt bomb and die. And for that they get all the knowledge trained by their bosses, the terrorist bosses. उनका आशा भी मोग है, कर्म भी मोग है, ज्ञान भी मोग है, क्योंकि मर रहे हैं अपने. हर जिंदगी भगवान ने जीने को दिया. 100 years we have to live fully healthy. The natural death should be there, not these murders and killings and all. And they do it on the name of God only, which is wrong. God will never perpetuate the criminality and all, no heinous crimes. God is not for promoting that. The devil quoting God means this religion is the example. Other religions are better because they don't talk this kill wala language. This Rakshasi Masurim Prakriti is that type only. So moga asha, desires are wrong. Moga karmana, futile are their karmas. Moga jnana, the intellect is having knowledge nonsense only. Vicheta saha, unka dimag hi nahi abhi. They don't have proper knowledge to think and take right decision. They are lost only by doing wrong things. Vicheta saha. Then what do they do? When the ashas are not fulfilled in the righteous manner, rakshasim prakritim ashrita. राक्षसी मीन्स छिंदी भिंदी खादा पीवा मारा. तो उसको काटो, इसको पीटो, उसको लूटो, उसको टुकड़े कर दो, उसका खाना हड़प लो, उसका खींच लो. दिस ऑल इज कॉल्ड एज द राक्षस लक्षण. चाइना इज राक्षस. उसको 15 कंट्रीज जो बॉर्डर में सबके साथ उसको लड़ाई है. ऑफ एवरीवन्स लैंड ही वांट्स टू ग्रैब. राक्षस लक्षणास छिंदी भिंदी खादा पिबा. छेदन करो, भेदन करो, मारो उसको, उसका लूटो, एंड देन ईट योर थिंग्स. ओके. छिंदी भिंदी पिबा खादा परस्वम अपहर इति एवं वदनशीला क्रूर कर्मण. दे ओनली टॉक, टेक अदर्स मनी, लूट अदर्स लैंड, kill them, beat them. What is the connection here? When they have not believed the God, the nobility gone away. In the nobility gone away, they have only meaningless things as desire. So they have only two options. One, they are fulfilled because they are meaningless or negative, then greed about it grows more and more. If they are not fulfilled, then to fulfill them instead of the correct means, they adopt the means like that of Rakshasa. सो मोग आशा है, मोग कर्म है, मोग ज्ञान है, और दिमाग नहीं है, विचेतस कोई गाइडेंस नहीं है. अब राक्षसीम आसुरीम चैव प्रकृति मोहिनीम सिताहा, तो राक्षसी प्रवृत्ति का वो लोग आधार लेते हैं. चिंदी भिंदी खादा पीवा, देन परस्वम परस्वम लूटो, कॉल्ड एज परस्वम अपहर. दिस इज देयर नेचर. आसुरी प्रकृति मीन्स इंडल्जिंग ओनली इन असुर भोग. They attack, kill the people and loot the thing and they enjoy with that. This type of people they will be. Where from all that started? They have not believed in me. Therefore, they never tried to know me. Then they didn't know my greatness. Therefore, they never kept me as the goal. Therefore, something has to be the goal. They had the moga ashas as the goals. Then moga karma है उसके लिए मोगा ज्ञान है. Then slowly, the desires grow, the fulfilling ability is reduced. So then you become the Rakshasa. Asuri Prakriti. Exactly. Best example is Somalia type of nations. Such a poverty. The only worst nation in the whole world is Somalia. Poverty. For many reasons, resources may not be there, but they don't work also. They don't. Therefore, what do? Anybody ocean में वो जा रहे, वो pirates जाकर उनको किडनैप किया, मार कर मछलियों को फेंक कर, they take their money. राक्षस चिंदी बिंदी खाद पीवा परसों पर दूसरों का सब कुछ लूटो. All these Mughals, Britishers, they have done this Rakshasatva only. Oh, once in a while they may acted as good, but basically they killed our Hindus, looted, plundered, raped, molested, destroyed. Rakshas? Oh, Bapre. So to the Britishers. Enslaved only we Indians को वो लोग. राक्षस है वो. We have never done this to any nation. With the power we have now, एटलीस्ट 100 छोटा मोटा नेशनों को हम कुचल के उनका सब हड़क सकते हैं ना. बिकॉज वी आर पॉपुलेशन ऑफ 140 crores. The other day when you were listening to Prime Minister, when he was giving the account of all that things, it was so good to see. 3 times of Australia population, 2 times of the whole Europe. It's a very interesting topic, listen. But we don't even have a thought also to do that because we're all God fearing and God devoted. For us, the God is the goal. हिंदू मतलब भगवान के भक्त. भगवान ही लक्ष्य है, नॉट दूसरों का हड़पना झड़पना. हमको तो थॉट सपने में भी नहीं आता. We become angry with Pakistan because they send terrorists and destroyers. Otherwise, we never think anything negative for them because they're all human beings. हर बंदा मनुष्य है, सबको खुश रहना है. Why all that? Because everywhere there are temples. Everywhere the spiritual satsangs are going on. Everywhere the Mahatmas are guiding the people, gross and subtle manner. Vigorous activity of protecting human minds from devilishness is happening in India. Huge machine work is going on. Big productive, highest spiritual industry you can call it as. Remove that spiritual industry, Mogasha, Moga Karmana, Moga Jnana, Rakshasi, Masurim will become like the communist countries. They don't believe in God. They have a materialism. थोड़ा उस president का दिमाग टेढ़ा हो गया. Then like China, then communist, the Russia, the communist, how they destructive they become. See our prime minister when he goes, even the Muslim countries respect him. कितना कितना क्यों? Because we don't have Mogasha, Mohakarmana, we don't have Rakshasi, Asuri. Why? Because we believe in God. You know, the God is the one who is managing the whole world show. It is His creation. We're all His children. We are here by His grace to serve Him only. If at all any goal we have to have is to invoke His blessings. Let Him give whatever He wants. Or we want His darshanam, His anubhuti. What is the material things? Why the material thing desire is mogha asha? Because they're not real. They're not permanent. They don't have your anticipated bhoga sukha in that. Sukha is in your own self, reflecting in that. The beauty in the mirror is your face, not the mirror ka. In the same way, sukha is your own reflection in the world. There is no sukha in the world. All is unreal, jada. How can it have sukha? How can the mirage water give quenching of thirst? Not, because it's not real, by the way. So, in this way, those people who don't know me as the supreme, they take me as human being. Thus, they not only insult me, they neglect me. They themselves, therefore, because they don't believe in me or the God, no more they are astika. They become nastika. Then they become the bhautikavadi. Therefore, they have a lot of desires, moghasha. Then lot of works to fulfill those desires of very terrifying activities, moga karmana, including gotalas. Then moga jnana. What the knowledge they gain is only useless, destructive only. विचेतसो लोग है, दिमाग नहीं है उनका. No viveka, vichetas means. Then finally they yield to what? Rakshasim, Asurim, Saiva, Prakrutim, Mohinim. Once you enter into that, it is difficult to come out of it. Thus, they devilishly act, prompt me to punish them. All that started because they didn't believe me. Now, those who believe me have faith in me. Mahatmanastu Mampartha Daim Pragmasadaha. Those two slokas, beautiful in contrast to this. Then, what's the lesson for us? Don't just blindly conclude that this world is nature and there's nobody behind it to run the show. The Lord is there. Read the Purana Itihasa and then yourself experiment for 10, 20 years doing all upasana and puja. Yourself will see the darshan of God. Like yesterday, we are seeing in our English class evening, Adhyatma Ramayana, Bhagavatam 12th Skanda, the Markandeya Rishi did the Upasana. The Nar Narayana both came, he saw them, such a beautiful description of them. Then he is doing their stuti, then the blessings. तो भगवान है मानते उसने किया तो आगे फिर भगवान को मांगेंगे हमारे ग्रेट मार्कंडेय ऋषि उन्होंने I want to see your Maya and Pralaya. Bhagavan gives him the darshan of the Pralaya and whole Maya also. Very big topic it is. We are studying from last 2 days. It will take 2 3 days. So it is our choice. Believe in God and His supremacy and He is giver of the punishment and rewarding depending on whatever we do and take Him as goal. That is one option. Don't believe in God. Therefore, nobody is supreme to guide. Whatever I want to do, I will do. Nobody can stop me. Either become a Rakshasa Asura, you may disbelieve God, but God is there. He doesn't stay there because you believe or disbelieve. He's always there. Therefore, you are doing bad, he'll give you the kicks. तुम नहीं मानोगे तो भगवान नहीं छोड़ेंगे. आई डोंट मैं फायर विल बर्न द फिंगर ये बात मैं नहीं मानता. ऐसा लगा कि करके फायर में उंगली लगाओ तो फायर विल नॉट थिंक अरे इसने बेचारा मेरे को माना नहीं इसने मैं इसको जलूंगा नहीं जलाऊंगा नहीं वो तो डबल जलाएगा गधा मेरे को नहीं मानेगा तो हाथ दिखाता हूँ. So to we may disbelieve God, but Bhagavan will do his work of punishing the criminals. They will continue being Nastika if you want, but don't be a Rakshasa and Asura. But if you are Nastika, your mind will slowly pull you toward the objects. You can't get them with due efforts. Therefore, you go by wrong means. Slowly it becomes habit. Then you end up in becoming a Rakshasa and Asura. Conversely, also the one who's Rakshasa and Asura, slowly when he develops devotion to God, all the negativities go away. Example like Prahlada and Vrutrasura and great Vibhishana. They're all born in Rakshasa families. But then they have continuously remembered the God, then they became great devotees than the Devatas and other rishis and human beings. Learn this thing. So this is the meaning of these two shlokas. We have done sufficiently. Tomorrow we'll see what is the contrast picture of the positive people. Devi Prakriti wale kaun hote hain. Then while telling that, Bhagavan will now slowly give us a lot of Vibhuti Upasana, the Vijnana. It all is Jnanam, everything is Bhagavan only. The Vijnanam is to recognize that Bhagavan everywhere in our heart. What sadhanas we have to do, it will be told to us tomorrow or day after. Thank you. Sarvam Krishna Arpana Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now today's Geetha is done. Common sense thought is what to do. Okay, simple. Mind's mischief of without rhyme, reason, or inquiry, neglecting or being careless and disobedient to the loving kind, experience oriented advice, guidance of suggestion of our elders, starting from parents. अरे भाई जस्ट गिव ए चांस टेक ए चांस एटलीस्ट पॉज थोड़ा कॉन्टेम्पलेट करो सोचो वो लोग क्या कह रहे हैं उसमें मर्म क्या है, उसका अंतरार्थ क्या है, अब इतना भी पेशेंस नहीं है. माय पेरेंट्स वट एवर दे से आई डोंट बिलीव, एनी एल्डर्स दे से आई डोंट बिलीव, शास्त्र से आई डोंट बिलीव. गुरु लोग कौन होते हैं, बाबा लोग, उनको क्या पता, उनको टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं पता, कुछ नहीं पता, सब कुछ मेरे पता, आई डोंट बिलीव. This is the mind's mischief of not being obedient to the elders by being negligent and careless. Just ego it is, that's it. Mind and ego. Whereas the elders are there only to love. They may be 10-20% elders who trouble us, but otherwise 70-80% सब घरों में हर जगह ताता परदादा कहो माता पिता कहो, whatever they speak is for our own good only, but you don't neglect, we don't care it. So mind's mischief of not valuing or caring the guidance, advice, suggestion given by the seniors or elders. तो चेंज इट बाय गिविंग ए चांस टू देम एंड परखो, जानो क्या कह रहे हो लोग, उनमें का सत्य क्या है, देखो वाकई इट विल बी गुड, यू यूज इट because they add their tajurba to their knowledge and they have their love for us, the youngsters. Therefore, they guide us properly. That person in whose life there are no elders to look up to, parents, etc., to receive the love and kindness from them is a most unfortunate fellow. And the most fortunate is who recognizes elderliness of the elders and submits, and with obedience, he learns from them everything. So the common sense thought may mind's mischief of I know everything. Nobody need to tell me. I don't believe. I don't listen to my parents or anybody. But they are telling it good for you only. Maybe, but I don't. I've decided not to listen. यंगस्टर का अर्थ ज्यादा होता है, बड़ों को नहीं सुनना बस. They start it at the home, not listening to parents. They extend everywhere. They are in the office, बॉस को नहीं सुनेंगे, बस हेरा फेरी करेंगे कुछ लोग. कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में होते हैं, वहाँ सीनियर्स को नहीं मानेंगे. That is a big chaotic life. You are a youngster. We are just starting to don't see the life. They have gone through the whole thing. 40-50 years elder to you. They just have love. They want to say, "बेटा ये बात करो, ये करो." but सुनना यार नालायक. Mind's mischief starts at the terrible age of 14 years. And unless you recognize and go to a guru, it will not go away. Because as you grow in age, 70 पार किया, अब 70 के बाद आपसे बड़े लोग है ही नहीं जिसको सुनना है. सब मर रहे हैं, मर चुके हैं. आपको छोटों का तो सुनना ही नहीं होता. Therefore, उस समय तो मौका भी नहीं मिलेगा for us to listen to elders when we grow to 70. Right now, have faith in elders, include writing, starting from parents and everybody, to get guidance and make your life beautiful. That's a common sense thought today. And in our Navagraha Suktam or Stotram, we have to do the Shaneshwara Stotram. Let me see what it is. Shaneshwara Om Shani Bhagavan Buddha Guru Shukra Shani. Neela Anjana Samabhasam. Neela means black. Anjana means huge. Anjana means that itex. Neela Anjana. So the one who is in the color of this black itex. Okay. Ravi Putram, son of Bhagwan Surya. Bhagwan Surya has got the Yamaraj is Putra. Yami is also Yamunaji. She is Putri. Then this Shani also Bhagwan Surya का ही संतान है. भगवान सूर्य छाया उषा देवी and one more as the wife, through one, the two, through other one, like that is children. So, Neelanjana Sama Abhasam. Abhasa is view, color, hue, HUE. Color is like black cortex, black mountain, black itex. That's why everywhere you go, Shani Graha is in the black stone room. Neela Anjana Sama Abhasam. Ravi Putram, son of Bhagavan Surya. Yama Agrajam, elder to Bhagavan Yamaraj. Chaya Martanda Sambhutam. This Shani is born to Bhagwan Surya. Martanda means and Chaya. Then to Usha Devi, Yami must be born. And some more are there. So Chaya Martanda Sambhutam. तो नमामि शनैः चरम इज कॉल्ड शनैः चरम बिकॉज वो घुस जाते हैं तो बाहर निकलते नहीं. 7.5 लगा, बाकी ग्रह 10 दिन, 1 महीना, 6 महीने, 1 साल में 2 साल पकड़कर छोड़ते हैं. ये तो छोड़ेंगे नहीं 7.5 साल. उसके अंदर और गड़बड़ किया हमने, they will renew and again 7.5 years more he stays. Then when he's there, health issues will be there. Nobody will love you, nobody will come to you, everybody will hate you, nobody will trust you, you will not have any help. आप देखो शनि का प्रकोप से बहुत तबीयत खराब, फाइनेंशियल लॉस, फ्रेंड्स वोंट बिलीव यू, यू आर लेफ्ट अलोन, ह्यूमिलिएशंस कम इन लाइफ. ये शनि ग्रह के प्रभाव. अब बाकी आप पढ़ लो पंचांग आदि में. I am not thorough in all of that, but I have just believe. So if you do the worship of Shani Bhagwan, he will bless us. This all this will go away. So Neelanjana Samabhasam Raviputra Magrajam Chaya Martana Sanubham Sambhutam Tannamami Shanai Charam. Such a son of Chaya and Martanda, whose name is Shanai Charam, my salutations. Okay, let's chant it. ओम अथ श्री शनेश्वर भगवत अनुग्रहेण समस्त शनि आदि समस्त ग्रहाणां दोष निवारण द्वारा सनातन से वैदिक संस्कृति हिंदू संस्कृति पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम समस्त ऋषि गुरु देवतानां पुराण इतिहासोक्त दर्शन अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम मुख्यतः श्री शनैश्चर परमात्मा कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध सिद्ध्यर्थम ये भक्ता साधकाः धर्म संस्थापन कार्य निश्चिताः तेषां सर्वेषां शनि भगवत अनुग्रहेण समस्त दोष निवारण शक्ति साधना संपदा प्राप्ति द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलनार्थम च श्री नवग्रह स्तोत्रांतर्गत शनिग्रह संबंधी श्लोकस्य जपं पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम नीलांजन समाभासं रविपुत्रं यमाग्रजं छायामार्तांड संभूतं तन्नमामि शनैश्चरं. 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 नीलांजन समाभासं रविपुत्रं यमाग्रजं छायामार्तांड संभूतं तन्नमामि शनैश्चरम्. The Lord Shani bless all of us. All dosha go away. May we have a beautiful life. Thank you. And in the common sense thought, mind's mischief of disobedient, not wanting to listen to elders and do all destruction. Same is again Geetha. Those who are not devotee of God, they become moghasha moga karmana. They behave rakshasi asuri, then they'll be sent into hell, etc. They were believe in God, make Him as a goal, live life as indicated by Him through Shastras and the Guru. This is the easiest, safest way of living and evolving and enjoying our life. Thank you, friends. Om Durjana Sajano Bhuya Sajana Shantamapnyan Shanto Muchet Vandebhya Mukta Chanyanumochet Asatoma Satgame Tamasoma Jyotirgame Murtyorma Murtamgame. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sri Guru Bhyo Paramasubhyo Parabrahmane Namaham Tatsat Brahmarmanamastu.